Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another monster video. So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the monster Nyla The Revenant. This is going to be a free-to-play monster. It's available in this new season. You can go ahead and obtain it from the PvP. You can purchase the battle pass if you want a higher ranked version. But today I'm going to be reviewing it to rank to 120. So I hope you guys are excited. If you are, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, let's go and get started. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to give a huge shout out to Bunky for letting me borrow her account to review this monster for you guys. She went ahead and purchased a rank 2 basically from the battle pass. You'll get a rank 2 straight away. So we got the monster here, and we get three results open on a very bad monster. And the reason why I'm saying it's very bad because she hates herself. She keeps removing life from herself and stuff like that. The design, on the other hand, is amazing. I love the design, but it's just the fact that her skills aren't really the best, and I'm sure many of you guys already know that from my analysis. You've probably seen it, but take a look at this. Hardened, it basically upgrades to tough upgrades to bulwark, and then you have these two status casters. I really like the traits are pretty good, but again, what really messes her up is her skills. And I'm not really a huge fan of that. But anyways, so what we're gonna do is, of course, feed it up to the level that we can feed it up to, which is 120. And if I remember correctly, her life is actually pretty bad. Speed, on the other hand, I think speed was... Oh, was it the speed that was bad? It was one of the two. But life is actually... I'll have to take a look at her stats again because it's been a while. Okay, so I didn't want to give you guys the wrong info, but basically her power is actually pretty good. 15,990 at rank 2. It's actually not that bad. On the other hand, life is actually pretty terrible. Look at that life. 189,022 at rank 2. And then 9,945 speed. Speed could have been better, so it's okay. It's not the worst, but it's just the life that's pretty bad. But anyways, you can always just make it up with like mutated runes and stuff like that for this monster. So we're able to use this at rank 1, which is tough, and then rank 3 is bulwark. So we haven't really gotten to rank 3 just yet. But what we're going to do is not waste too much time and basically go with her best skills. And basically she does have some extra turn skills and stuff like that you can go with, as you guys can see. Actually, multiple extra turns. Runes on your suspect applies cooldown protection and inspiration. I recommend running this if the monster is unranked. For example, right now you don't have access to those two. If you want to go ahead and give it, you can. Or you can just make her a pure attacker, running no support skills and stuff like that, something like this. If you don't want to run the skills that removes life from herself, you can always just, of course, run something else. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to run all extra turn skills here and see how this goes. Okay, so we're gonna do all extra turns, and what I'm gonna do is also give this monster some runes. So in terms of runes, given 1 speed and 2 strengths. If you want to go ahead and give in some mutated runes, that also works out because this monster can, of course, you know, I don't know, I think it can cycle, right? 2 turns here, right? So so if you use that, you use this, you use this. I'm not sure if you can use it again. So I'm not sure if she can actually cycle forever, but we can find out in battle. But I don't know if she actually needs any mutated stamina runes, honestly, because you'll most likely die. The monster will most likely die by that time. But we can go ahead and test it out. Alright guys, so this is edit MG here. I forgot to mention the relic slots for this monster, but basically banner and sword are actually pretty good for this monster because, again, for sword, it's actually pretty good for attackers. So this monster could hold basically Voltic Sword, Cane Sword. Cane Sword would probably be the best because you can regenerate life, and something she actually needs because she removes life from herself every possible turn. And then there's also a few other swords that you can play around with, like Laser Beam Sword and so on. And then for banner, I would recommend something that regenerates her stamina, or you can even do Alarok's banner that actually heals you. So whichever one you're comfortable with, whichever one you have, go ahead and give it. Alright, let's go ahead and test it out on adventure out here because I don't know about PvP right now. Probably too high on PvP. So what we're gonna do is pair it up with a tank. Sure, why not? This is your ordinary tank that you can go ahead and pair it up with. So we're gonna go with the Blossom area, so it's easier to find this monster. Should be 120. Alright, so we got the attacker, we got the tank. You can go ahead and pair it up with like a supporter at the end, something like this, for example, or a healer like this one. Alright, so here we go. We have the team here, the team setup. You can go ahead and give in triple damage if you want. So we have triple damage here. And basically we have this skill right here, one of my favorites actually, because it only removes 5% life, not too much. So you only remove 5% of life from yourself. So as you guys can see, she does remove life from herself. Or is it a he? I honestly don't care. It's whatever. So the talents just went ahead and killed it full, I say. So we can go ahead and give in double damage this time. And this one removes 10% of life from itself. But it applies bleeding, sadly. This one's a 4 turn skill. Okay, I'm gonna do the 3 turns first, the 3 turn cooldown. So looks like the bleeding didn't actually land. I think that's what happened, right? Maybe the tough. We're gonna do that. Give me another extra turn. I was expecting her to lose a lot of life. What the heck? Okay, well, that's not too much life, right? We can always just go ahead and heal. So if you're getting paired up with something like this, a team like this where you can have like 2 supporters healing you back to back, I guess it's not that bad using her. So the Akuma does have healing skills. Also, I don't know if damage reduction helps. I don't think it does, but I guess you could use damage reduction. I don't think damage reduction helps because it removes life by percentage, so it makes sense. So we're gonna do another extra turn skill and remove some life for myself. So yeah, I guess it's not bad overall, right? We're gonna take it to this boss here. So we're gonna go on a fight. Maybe I should have taken that relic slot off. It's fine. So we're gonna do 10% life here, removal. Again, the best way to actually start off, something I wouldn't recommend doing is starting off with that skill right there, because you don't want to do the bleeding to yourself. You want to start off with this one first because it's only 2 turn cooldown, so you'll be able to use its skill again. So it'd be fast chains, it'd be plague chains, the necromantic chains, and then finally fast chains again, and then the black chaos. So you can continue, kind of like cycle it a little bit, you know what I mean? You can't cycle it forever, but you can cycle it a little bit. So again, I guess the best monster to pair it up with would be this one, because he does have spammable healing seal by 20% and applies life regen, which could be huge. So every time she loses life, she can always, you know, she can always just regenerate that life back. So I guess she's not that bad overall, huh? Maybe we were too harsh on this monster. Let me see. We're gonna go ahead and pair it up against this boss this time. So we're not gonna give in triple damage, but if you want to give in triple damage, you can. So again, fast chains first. You lose 5% of life, but then you get another extra turn. And as you guys can see, I basically got that life back by the life regen. Huge thanks to that. And then you can do this. You get the life back. You do this, you get the life back. No, not you didn't get back there, but it's okay. But we don't really lose too much life there, as you guys can see. It's only like 10%. And you can always just go ahead and make it back up like that. And I don't know if she's actually running that skill that's spammable here. Nope, she's not. But basically, there's another skill instead of the monster reality. There's another one where you can continue spamming healing and life regen. So I would say run that skill on your side. So we're going to give in a lot of damage boost here. And look at this. You know what? She's not that bad. Maybe we were wrong about her, huh? I guess she's not that bad, huh? I mean, if you use it correctly, she's not bad. But if you use it in a wrong way, then I guess she is bad. So let's just pair it up with some other monsters, okay? Some random monsters, let's say. For example, this, alright? Go and fight. This time there's no life regen, nothing, okay? Let's see how much or how long she actually survives this battle. Wait, so the bleeding is to the enemy, not to yourself. That's good. Yeah, so the bleeding is to the enemy. It's not to yourself. Oh man, look at her life. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's a little low now, right? You can definitely lose a lot of life there, see. Bleeding. We're gonna do fast chains, plague chains. So yeah, the bleeding is to the enemy. So I guess you can go ahead and pair it up. I mean, give in some mutated stamina runes if you want to. With this, you can trade disable Mega Stun and deal very heavy ton of damage, as you guys can see. So yeah, she doesn't lose too much life, I see. Just a little bit. Alright, well, but again, the best way to do it would be pairing it up with some healers, some supporters. The best monster I could really think of is Forge Labs, so if you guys do have Forge Labs paired up with this monster, and I guess you could survive most of those battles, and she won't really kill herself. But there are better extra turn attackers out there, but she's not that bad. Maybe we were wrong about her. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's monsters video. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this mythic monster, whether this video actually changed your mind about her or not, and what your favorite part of the video was. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.